So, Shan, it's pretty damning when someone in the office of the chief counsel of the IRS writes a memo, even though it's just a draft memo, saying you can't not hand over the tax returns. I mean, it backs up what pretty much every legal expert has been saying about this.
Right. I think that's a very easy assignment for that lawyer. Just a plain reading of the statute says, as they put it, there's no wiggle room for the Treasury Secretary there. I don't think that the Secretary or his staff wants to see that memo, but now that it's out, they're going to have to confront that. And they really don't have any good legal arguments there. I don't think a judge is going to buy that argument. I think they're going to presume that there's a legitimate legislative purpose behind the law. That's what Congress does. They have oversight. They also sort of reveal the weakness of their legal reasoning because they make this sort of schizophrenic argument, which is first, they want to say, the law doesn't apply. There's no legitimate legislative purpose. But then they also say, but if it does apply, if it's being used correctly, then it's unconstitutional.
So, Shan, if the president were to invoke executive privilege over, tax returns that are from the last 6 years, could he do that?
I don't think he could do that very successfully. That would be one of the weaker invocations of it. If you think about executive privilege, a little bit like a lawyer's attorney-client privilege, it's meant to give the president the benefit of recommendations, opinions from his aides to make decisions.
Right. It doesn't relate to everything that's happened in his past life before he was president.
Right, exactly. There's nothing opinionated or a recommendation in his tax returns. They're just his tax returns.
It's fascinating. Jeff Stein, we'll see how this develops. Appreciate your reporting from the Washington Post as always. Shan Wu as well.